Hello Libras, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. Today we are doing a read on someone who has a crush on you. It is linked with the Fool from the All Signs Overview. If you haven't watched the All Signs Overview, or if this does not resonate with you, then I suggest you to do watch the All Signs Overview and see if there's any other cards within that video which resonate with you. And go and watch that video instead. I will leave a link for that particular video in the description. Okay, so it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. As I said, maybe you're sort of working off a different part of your birth chart and it'd be a different star sign, or perhaps you just haven't got anyone crushing on you and this time's reads are not for you. All that being said, let's crack on with it, shall we? We had the Fool, which was the card in the All Signs Overview. The Fool is a new beginning. Now, it can be a new beginning where it doesn't work. It falls flat on its face. It's the Fool. It's a big joke. It's a laugh. Or it's something new and it's the beginning of something bigger and better. Okay, we got the Three of Wands to go with that. And we have got the Queen of Pentacles. The Three of Wands is setting the intention. It's building a foundation to start from, building a base to start from, so to speak. And the Queen of Pentacles is an energy of nurturing. I'm going to sort of say that the person crushing on you is nurturing their intentions to come forth and start something with you. The three cards we just saw. Okay, don't know if you saw it while I was shuffling. One card nipped out, or you might be able to just on the edge of my video, just about there, going up and down on my foot. So we'll see what that is. That's going to be this person in general, their energies. Okay, we have the Emperor out for that. We're going to have the intentions they are setting, which we know they're setting intentions because we've got the Three of Wands out, and how they may know you. Okay, from the bottom of the deck, we'll have an overall energy card. And we are dealing with a Jack of Spades. So that'd be a Gemini. Okay, so you were dealing with a Gemini. The overall energy is the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is a card. It's a card of a little bit of disappointment. There's an energy of having enough, but wanting more. We've got 3 cups, and at the moment, my Gemini's hiding the 4th cup. Now, that's the card that Gemini's thinking about. This sort of suggests that maybe you are in a relationship, maybe they're in a relationship, and they're happy with what they've got. The Queen of Pentacles is happy with what she has, but in the Queen of Pentacles case, she wouldn't turn away something better. In this particular case, they are wanting something more. You are the something more. Okay, so we have the Emperor coming out for the main energy. That was quick, straight in there with a card flying out of the deck again. Yeah, we have the energies of the Emperor around your Gemini. They're taking control, but they could be taking control in a little bit of the wrong way. They could be a little bit sort of like righteous about it, a little bit like entitled. Okay. We got the Magician, which is the second card in the Major Arcana after the Fool. It's kind of like a beginning card. It's kind of like a preparing for the beginning card. The Fool would have gone to the Magician before he starts his journey, perhaps to get some sage spiritual advice. But that's not really what the Magician means, because the Magician is sitting there with all the aces on the table, all the new beginnings. It's like, well, pick your poison, so to speak. Which way do you want to go? Or I will give you the truth of the matter. I will give you the love and the passion about it, and I will give you some finance to start, if you want to look at it that way. The other thing the Magician used to be called in older decks was the Cobbler, and the Cobbler used to make shoes. He was a level worker, but obviously he didn't stop at making shoes. He made all sorts of things out of leather and buckles, because that's the main thing that shoes used to be made from back in the day. So he would make satchels, he would make bags, he would make things like that, belts, all the sort of things you might need for a journey. You would need something to put your provisions in. You need shoes to do the walking in. You need belts to hold up your trousers. If you wear trousers, you might not wear trousers. It doesn't matter. You still see the point. You need a belt to hold in your dress. There you go. So yeah, they're taking control. They're gathering the resources they need to start, and they gather in resources. It could be kind of a little bit like the Knight of Pentacles. They're very well prepared. Okay. We got Justice coming out. We got the Devil coming out. These are 4 major arcana in a row. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's a shame. We nearly had a full house there. Okay, so we got Justice, we got the Devil, and we got the 8 of Pentacles as well. So this is someone who works. They work hard. Okay, they believe in doing the right thing. But the Justice with the Devil there is they believe they are doing the right thing. It might be wrong, but in their head it's right. Okay, so they justify themselves no matter what they may be doing. They may have a gambling addiction, but they believe they're right because, yeah, okay, I waste a lot of money on gambling, but there's the chance I can win it all back and more, which makes it right. It makes me just in doing it. Okay. Oh, look, there's our fifth major arcana there. The Hermit coming out. They seemed wise and learned, but I feel that they're not. They're just very good at pulling the wood over people's eyes and making them think what they say is true. They're the sort of people who might be talking about some sort of conspiracy theory, but they make themselves sound so passionate and so knowledgeable. I wish I was knowledgeable about how to speak. They make themselves feel so knowledgeable about whatever they're talking about, and people actually believe them. They sound real. They sound genuine. It could be a little bit like a preacher or something like that. Okay, so that's who your Gemini is. Let's see what they have in store. The Page of Cups. Oh, that's kind of sweet. They're coming to you with a love message, basically. The Page of Cups is kind of like an innocent love. Then they just want something new, sweet, and innocent, basically, and that's what they're going to come in to offer you. A new, sweet, innocent, basic love. No strings attached, so to speak. I don't mean that as in like an open relationship. I mean like they're not coming to you because you can finance them in something. They're not coming to you with any ulterior motive. They are literally coming to you and just offering you their love. It's going to be something along the lines of, I don't have much, but what I do have, it's yours. Okay, I want nothing from you other than your love back to me. Okay, we got the 4 of Swords, we got the Temperance card, we got the Ace of Cups, which does not surprise me. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Well, that is, well, it kind of is a surprise, but it's not. I think I've had the Wheel of Fortune come out for at least about 75% of my reads on this crush cycle I'm doing, and it's always been 9 times out of 10 in the intention part of it. So anyway, we got the 4 of Swords as a card of sort of resting, relaxation, recouping, healing, if you want. They're intending to try to make your life like this. They might be coming in saying that they haven't got much, but what they have got, it's yours. It's probably more than what you've ever had. Okay, it's going to be enough for you to like not have to worry. You can relax a bit. Maybe they're saying I'll whisk you away on holiday every 3 months or something like that. With Temperance, is this Temperance again? I have mentioned this a couple of times in this round of reads because it's come out quite a lot as well. If it wanted to give me a different type of Temperance, it would have given it to me there, and that would have been the Page of Cups, but it hasn't. It's done it the other way around. It's they're intending on mixing their energy with you. Okay, they're putting that intent out into the universe. She's got a foot in the water, but they're also putting that intent out into the 3D. They're letting everyone else in the world know how they feel about you as well. This could be quite a public declaration of love. But they want to mix their energy with your energy. They want to mix it up. They want to mix things together. And they wanted this for a long time. This is kind of one of the driving forces. This could have come out as the crossing card. It would not have mattered. It's kind of like something that they've been working to for a long time. And there that is, the Ace of Cups, their cup of love they're offering you. Okay, I want to mix this with yours. This is kind of like what they're intending to do. But then we got the Wheel of Fortune coming in. Now the Wheel of Fortune normally says, you say, oh yeah, everything's all good. And today it's telling me there's a block. There's something blocking this. Okay, and that's what I'm getting off the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it's just not quite the right time. Maybe you're not quite in the right place. Maybe they missed the opportunity. But there's a block involved in this somehow. Okay, and there's our Fool. Okay, it's a new beginning again. But as I said, it's an energy of falling flat, or not fooling, but falling flat on their face. Okay, it could be all wrong. The time might not be quite right. Okay, that's what I'm saying. There is a victory coming out from this. There is an Empress, which is the opposite card to the Emperor there. And there's that Knight of Pentacles I said about those two together. Okay, and there's a Chariot. So they think they're going to win against all the odds. Okay, they're well prepared. They've got everything set they need to have set. The Empress, they feel that they are your opposite, your divine counterpart. Okay, they recognize you. The Six of Wands is what that one is. Okay, and this is all what's driving them into coming now to offer you this love. Okay, so how may they know you? The King of Cups. Okay, so they may know you from an intermediate. Okay, the reason I say that for the King of Cups in this particular section is because sometimes the King of Cups is all about diplomacy. Diplomacy is normally a third party who is neutral to both sides, who works as an intermediate. So they may know you from a friend or a friend of a friend or something like that. Maybe they're friends with your sibling, or maybe they're friends somehow with a family member or something like that. So, but there's definitely some sort of intermediate that you know each other from. You got the Fool again, you've got that Chariot again, and now they're all coming out in different places. We got the Page of Pentacles, and we got a King of Wands coming out. Okay, so they know you from probably when you were on a new beginning. Now, the Fool's been coming out for them. They're on a new beginning. They know you when you were on a new beginning. Perhaps you were then splitting up with someone. Perhaps you were changing jobs. Perhaps you were moving. It was something new in life for you. It's reasonably big. It's a Fool card. Okay, and the other thing about the Fool card as a beginning card is there's a lot of learning involved in it. You're starting a new journey. It's not like you're just starting something new. You're starting a new chapter in your life. With the Chariot card, the odds of you two actually coming together at that moment in time was actually slim. It could have been a case of you were leaving just as they were arriving, and if they had a bit of traffic on the way, or if you drank your cup of tea faster, you would have missed each other. Okay, it's against the odds that it actually happened. The Knight of Pentacles did say it was a long time coming before it happened. Everything had to be just right. For the Knight of Pentacles, the reason the Knight of Pentacles is a slow card is because everything has to be just right for him. He has to make sure he's thought through everything, what could possibly go wrong, put countermeasures in, map his way, and he does all this prep work before he actually starts his mission he's on. Okay, in this particular case, as this is how you two may have met, this is actually saying it was a destined thing. You were going to meet eventually, yeah? Perhaps this against the odd card has come out because weeks and months beforehand, yeah, you two had just missed each other because of traffic, because you drank your cup of tea faster, or because of maybe traffic on your side and they drank their tea faster, who knows. And you just kept missing each other. Literally, you just left the place as they just arrived. Yeah, it's almost like they could have smelt you. They could have a feeling that you had been there, but you weren't anymore. Almost like a ghost of you was there, or a ghost of them was there. Okay, and it's also telling us probably just after this first initial meeting, the same thing started to happen. You started to miss each other again, even though you kept to your routine, they kept to their routine. You both kept going to this intermediate person, but you kept missing each other again. You started drinking your cup of tea faster. Maybe it was a toilet break. Yeah, it was like, oh, I'll just have a quick wee before I go, and that was that difference in the pattern what allowed you to actually bump into each other that first time. With the King of Wands, I feel this is there was passion on. I feel passion on both sides. There was a want on both sides at that moment, but as I said, they're starting something new now. You were starting something new then. It could be a case of the time wasn't right. You might have been with someone, they might have been with someone, okay? They may have been going away for a job what was going to take them to the other side of the world for 6 months. It wasn't the right time. Okay, crossing all this is the Five of Swords. It's an energy of self-sabotagement. It was a case of it was the right time. It could have been the right time if you just went with it, but you let the 3D, the ego get in the way, or they let the 3D or ego get in the way. One of you let the 3D and ego get in the way, and it just sort of said, well, it's not the right time. I can't do this now. Maybe your new start was you were starting a single life after splitting up with someone, and you decided, oh, it is too soon. Or maybe they decided, oh, it's too soon. One of you sabotaged it by yourself and stopped it from actually going any further at that point, even though I feel with that King of Wands there, you both had feelings for each other at the same time. Okay, I haven't done it on many of them, but I will do it on this one. I'm going to ask the universe, what is this block, this Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, okay, tell us a little bit more about this Wheel of Fortune, because again, the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that there's something in the way at the moment. So, yeah, there we go. That's the shuffle. Right, I'll take it off the top. Okay, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is an energy of success, but working hard to gain that success. It's an energy of generosity as well, and giving to help others. But I'm not really feeling much of that. I'm more feeling the working hard to get success. So possibly the reason it's not quite right at the moment is maybe your work calendars aren't quite tying up with each other. Maybe you would only actually get 1 or 2 days a month to be together if you got together now. We've got a Page of Cups, we've got a Sword, a Page of Swords, we got the Hermit again, and we have got the Hierophant coming out. The Page of Cups is telling us the new love, the new sweet innocent love. It's the same sort of energy as down there. So we're still working hard on succeeding in this. Maybe one of you isn't quite sure you're ready for a new love. And that's where the Page of Swords comes in, the disappointment. It's being offered, I can't take it. The block seems to be on your side, Libra. I'm being offered this new love. I can't take this new love. I'm not ready for this new love. I mean, you probably are ready for this new love, but again, it's like that self-sabotagement down here, that ego thing going on. I'm not in the right place. There is never a right place for anything to happen. It just happens. The Hermit is exactly that. It's feeling like you need to dive inwards and seek the answers to find out if you are really in the right place or not. I don't think you're going to manage that by yourself, and you may have to get advice of someone else. Maybe this intermediate person, After all, you don't really know much about this Gemini, except for you bumped into him once, maybe twice. Okay, and there's this strange urge to get to know more about them within your soul. And so you may want to talk to someone who knows them a bit more. You may want to talk to the intermediate person. You may want to seek professional advice. Maybe you split up with someone and you went single, but you're still married. Maybe it could be something like that. You're seeking some sort of advice from someone somewhere about something. You know what's going on in your life. You know your situation better than me. I'm just putting on the energies around it. And bear in mind, we all have the same energies around us at the moment if we are linked in these cycles, but it just all reacts with us in different ways depending on what we do with our free will. We got the Queen of Pentacles crossing this, and like the Empress crossing there for the Emperor is exactly the same. Yeah, there's a feeling for you that you are the right person for them, or they are the right person for you, but there's an unsureness about it all. Okay, we have new love and everything coupled with disappointment. We have inward searching but asking for advice. Okay, there's a bit of a confliction. I'm not going to look, but I'd imagine there's a 5 of Wands probably within the first 5 or 6 cards on the bottom of the deck down there. Okay, so there's this inward conflict within you, and that is, don't get me wrong, it's not stopping the Wheel of Fortune, but it is slowing it down. It's putting back on it. It's causing friction on it. It's making it not go as well as it could. Okay, so Libras, that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. If you'd like this reading, please feel free, hit that thumbs up button and like this video. Leave me a comment if you want. I try to get back to them as quick as I can, normally within 24 hours, but sometimes up to a week, depending on how busy I am in the real world. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please feel free, hit that subscription button, join my tarot team. You will get notifications of all my reads I do, unless I go crazy and do more than 3 in a day, or 3 in a 24-hour period, which I don't often do. But sometimes I have been known to smack 4 or 5, maybe sometimes 6 out in a day. So you'll get your free notifications. The other 3 will just literally slip past you without you knowing about it, unless you're searching. Yeah, if it didn't resonate with you, as I said at the beginning, go back to the All Signs Overview, check that out, see if there's any other cards within that, anything I say within that which seems to just like ring in your head or resonate with you. Go and watch that video instead. There is only 2 to go after this one, so most of them are done. You should be able to find what you need. And if still nothing's resonating with you at that point, then maybe you're just not in this cycle I'm putting on. Okay, so not a big deal. Come back in a few days and I'll be, well, after the new moon in Aquarius, and I will be doing a whole new cycle. Okay, and so thank you for your time. Until the next time I catch you on one of my videos, you be good out there.